Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City and on the Highlight channel. I'm Andrew Bleckman, handling this Pelota performance solo here today. Stu will be back a little bit later for some H2H. All Mutuals wagering is open on today's 8 games. Each game's offer Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagers. Also have a couple of jackpot wagering options throughout today's performance, namely the high-paying high five jackpot, which is going to be high-paying here today if it's hit because we have over $4,100 in the carryover alone. That's guaranteed at $2,000, as your screen says right there. But $4,113.20 in the carryover alone. Could be looking at up over a $5,000 jackpot today with that high five. To play the high five, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so. That is how you will cash in on that high five jackpot for today. We also have the Mighty Ocho jackpot. That begins before the start of game number 1. Correctly pick the winners of all 8 games. Again, if you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on that minimum $5,000 guaranteed in the Mighty Ocho for today. Again, in today's performance, there are no scratches. We are scratch-free, so that is good news. No adjustments needed to be made to those programs in front of you right now, printed from the website, wherever you've gotten it from. Just sit back and relax. Post time for our first game here on this Monday, coming up in just about 7 minutes. As I will slowly but surely pull up YouTube here on the phone. Again, Andrew Bleckman joining you all for today. Stu, as he said, we'll be back a little bit later. He's currently, I believe, somewhere, probably right now, somewhere in Virginia, maybe North Carolina, somewhere in there. But we'll be down here in the South Florida area in just a couple hours, and then we'll be back here for some H2H. So good to have Stu back here. We'll give you these 8 games beginning in just about 7 minutes. As we do before the first game of all of our performances, we have this video that will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here just under 5 minutes away from game number 1. Hello to our usual folks joining us in the chat. I just pulled up YouTube. That's funny, Stu, because I didn't even see you were talking about that. He said on a flight from JetBlue, New York City, 32,000 feet over Georgia. That was going to be my first pick, but I figured maybe you're not that far south yet. And then I went with the Carolinas and Virginia. So should have pulled up YouTube a little earlier. Would have been able to get that one spot on. And wow, Stu arriving early on the airplane. Yeah, Scott must have made some calls and gotten that to happen because it's about the first early flight I've heard of over the last couple of years. Just about 5 minutes to go until game number 1. We'll be happy to have Stu back here as he's coming in. Hello, William, Steve M, Mo Crank, Brian, Club 52 Melbourne. I'm going to guess Melbourne, Florida. Wherever you're joining us from. Hope you have a great day today. Yes, Steve M, high five today. If it hit, should be over $5,000 in that jackpot for today. $4,113.20 in the carryover jackpot alone. And we've been getting about a little over $1,000. And as that pool tends to rise, so does the handle each and every day in that high five pool. So expect perhaps a little bit more wagered into it today compared to yesterday, as again, we're up over $4,000 with the carryover alone. But some big pools on the board all day long yesterday. How about some of those trifectas? I think Steve M might have to help me out with this one because I don't know for sure, but I know 3 pools were all-time highs. I don't know the exact order of those games, but 3 of our highest trifecta pools ever in any one game here at Magic City Highlight came yesterday in that Sunday performance. We had a lively in-person crowd. Had some folks see wagering here, and couldn't have been all the folks in here as well. So we thank you for a record-setting day here at the Magic City Fronton. Again, some exciting news coming up with Magic City Highlight. For those of you that follow our good friend George Quinn over on Instagram, I believe last week he made a post about something that had to do with an ESPN special that we may be featured on, and that is 100% official. So we'll wait here we'll wait here till after we begin game number 1, maybe before the start of game number 2 to share some of those details. But tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time over on ESPN2, and that's national. Doesn't matter, not local here in South Florida, wherever you are joining us from here in the U.S. ESPN2, 8 p.m. Eastern time, whatever that is in your neck of the woods. Check it out. You should see a World Highlight League, and then it should say Battle Court Season 2022. That is going to be an hour-long special that will air on ESPN2 tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll share some of those details as we move through today's performance. And William, that is actually big news. I did hear that as well. Sports betting it's happening in the state of Massachusetts. That's big for, I know we have some Highlight fans out there, a good friend Brian D. out there in the area, so perhaps get some Highlight H2H wagering on that soon. Don't know what the Bet Rivers affiliates are out there if they have a river, so Rush Street. But hope to come to Massachusetts very soon. That is exciting news. And here is Steve M. Tri-pools, $3,400, $3,717, and $3,756 shattered the previous record from 2019 in yesterday's Pelota performance. And I believe those were some of these singles games. I know 4 and 6. And I'm going to guess Game 8 as well. It might be included in there. So, yeah, $3,700 in that trifecta pool alone. Just awesome to see those pools continuing to rise here day in, day out. Again, less than a minute to go until game number 1. We are scratch-free in today's performance. 8 games here in Pelota, usual schedule. First 4 singles. Games 5 and 7 will be those doubles games. Games 6 and 8, the feature singles. And then starting up at 5 p.m. Eastern time, a little Highlight H2H Group 1 singles. Top players going at it right here at the Magic City Fronton. Got a long way to go to get to those matches. 8 games starting up right now. And let's say we get into some of the Highlight action for today. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin game number 1. Game 1 will be a spectacular 7 singles match going up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups there in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1, here's Flores, and receiving in the blue of post 2, Cool Fitness. There's a serve by Flores. We begin game one. Strong backhand there by Cool Fitness. There's Flores. Lays up the rebote. Back to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Point goes to the one. One first up on the board here in our first game. That'll bring to the court. White shirt of post 3, number 77, El Barba. El Barba gets that backhanded pass. Flores, left side rebote. Playing just above the pad with a soft touch. El Barba just missed it there up on the forehand at the 7 line. Point 1. 2 points there for Flores. I'll bring out the green shirt of post 4, Juice. Powerful forehand by Juice. Flores sent that in the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 4. Juice on the board with the point. Here's the black shirt of post 5, number 37, Tennessee. Scoop attempt missed by Juice. Goes back for the rebote. Good effort. Just missed on the back end. That's a point to the 5. 5 with 1 point. Here's post 6, CRB. Serve takes CRB deep into the backcourt. Backhand return. Scoop attempt missed up there by Tennessee. Point 6. Pink shirt to post 7 and to receive. Here's Jed. Forehander Bote, that escaped. Point 7. In to receive now, rounding out the first round of play, purple of post 8. Here's number 30, Diaz. Diaz on the forehand. Plays that one up the middle. That one gets by Jedden. Turns to look for the rebote. Forehand played and knocked down off the side wall. That's another point to the 7. That will do it. For the first round of play, all matchups now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first, post 2, Cool Fitness. Backhand there by Cool Fitness. Caught in the air by Jedden. Low running backhand taken by Cool Fitness. This one will pass. Forehand rebote. Jedden tried to get back for it. Unable to do so. Point to the 2. Cool Fitness on the board now. 2 points. Here's post 3, El Barba. At serve tip by El Barba. Not yet cool. That's 4. Point 2. 4 points, Cool Fitness. 4 points. Here's post 1, Flores. Flores gets up there at the 10 line, pulls that serve off the side wall. Here's Cool Fitness, left side rebote. That's nicely played to the inside and tipped by Flores. 6 points for Cool Fitness, gets him to a possible game point. To stop him, here's Juice. Juice, slow and hard with the forehand. Cool Fitness backing up at the 10 line. He's got it. Forehand play back to the inside. There's Juice. Just beyond the 11 line, soft touch. Kind of a half carom, doesn't open up. Here's Cool Fitness in the middle of the court. High and hard. Juice going up for it. He takes it on the forehand in the air. That one, carom's off the sidewall. Cool Fitness has it at the 10 line. Low and hard, back to the inside. Juice again with a good catch. Hard forehand play. That one's going to pass. Left side, Robote just does catch the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point to the 4. Game will continue here. Juice with 3 points. Here's post 5 returning Tennessee. Tennessee forehand over the top. Going to get a big bouncer over Juice and not playable on the Robote. That's point to the 5. 5 now at 3 points. Here's post 6 returning CRB. Well placed serve there by Tennessee scores. That gets him 5 points and a possible game point. Here's post 8 Diaz in to stop him. Diaz handles that serve. Costano kicks off the sidewall. Here's Tennessee in the middle of the court at the 10 line. Hard forehand back inside, picked up by Diaz. Side arm carom opens up and scores. My, oh my. Point 8. Game will continue again here. Diaz now with 2 points. Here's post 7, Jedden. Backhand by Jedden to the inside. Robote out for Diaz. Makes the save just above the pad towards the outside. Jedden unable to make the catch. That's another point to the 8. 4 points now for Diaz. Here's post 3, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Caught in the air by Diaz, but that catch was juggling. Point 3. Here's post 1 returning, Flores. Serve tipped by Flores. Point 3. Three with 4 points, but returning with a possible game point. Cool Fitness, post 2. Cool Fitness takes that serve on the forehand. Hard play back to the inside. There's El Barba. Robote save. Sent into the overhead screen. Point and game 2. He blew of post 2. Cool Fitness. 5 places. There will be a playoff for show point. 8 will serve to 3. Game's not over yet, Robin. 8 will serve to 3. El Barba. This is for show point. Backhand by El Barba. Robote coming out here for Diaz. Makes the save on the forehand. Aggressive play by El Barba. He scooped it up. Tried to play that one to pass. That got away from him. Sent into the overhead screen. 8 will show. Unofficial. Order of finish for game number 1, 2-5-8. 2-5 and 8. Official results coming up in just a moment. 258 is now official for our first game. Post 2, Cool Fitness picking up the win. Post 5, Tennessee taking second. Post 8, Diaz coming in third. The 2-5, Quinella, 59-40. How about the trifecta? 258, 550-20. And $2 on Cool Fitness to win. We'll get you back $8.80. Up next, we have game number 2. Will be another spectacular 7 singles match, going back up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Post time for our second game coming up in just about 6 minutes. Good luck. Game number 2 is just about 6 minutes away here. And for any new Highlight fans maybe joining us for the first time, we'll take a look at this video here that explains in simpler terms how Highlight is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here now, just about 5 minutes away from the start of our second game. Seem to have lost my chat feature here on YouTube, so we're just going to try to reload it here. But Cool Fitness, again, talk about some of the solid improvement in his game this season. Look at his numbers over the last about 2 months. I mean, singles play, he has won at least 7 games. I know that. I don't know if it's upwards of 8, 9, maybe even 10 at this point, but at least 7 wins for him over his last about 5-6 weeks is an impressive run here for Cool Fitness, especially in these earlier games. You get some guys that substitute here. I mean, you see Ben as a substitute comes in and is one of the better players in that game already, so kind of a tough go of it for some of these guys who consistently play in these earlier games and are really part of this early game crew. But Cool Fitness is certainly stepping up and getting it done as of late, so that is good to see his game stepping up. Sure, it helps that he's playing with Manny out there. He's a great partner in doubles. Then he gets out here in singles play and just looks a lot sharper, a lot cleaner, and the wins are starting to add up. No, Steve, you're right on with that. I mean, you just look at these early game players. Flores picked up his first win yesterday. But just even at a quick glance on these numbers, I think Cool is 4th or 5th in terms of wins in this game all season long. And that's not even talking about recent form where he's won a lot more of these earlier games. Look at game 2 as well. So 5 wins in 42, 4 coming into game number 1. Absolutely. Looking at recent play, definitely have to factor him in as one of the top players in these early games. Yes, we got that squared away there. Talking about Mo Crank. Yes, Robin was in the post 7 shirt. He is in the post 8. Purple. So, Roland, if you're telling me that there's a way that we can get rid of these bots, that would be lovely. Yeah, I came in here and saw about 6 or 7 posts in a row. Say our hellos. Omnipotent Bread, hello. Back with us. Roland came in a little later. Javon, Nicholas. And there's a couple folks that, we'll stay away from that. High Life fan, Frank, Mo, as we said, hello. Stu's about to lose signal. Yeah, Roland, you're absolutely correct. You know, that doesn't fly. Robin comes out in the pink of post 7 and Stu's here. That's 25 every day of the week, and you double that on Sundays here. So we will see how that goes. I've never written a fine. I don't know if I have the authority to do so. That's something I got to talk about with Scott when he comes back down here. Also, we'll be happy to have Stu back when he comes. Hope the landing is all good. We'll see you here in just about an hour. Let's say we play game number 2 here in about 10 seconds. Again, look at that trifecta pool. $2,000 up on this Monday. Almost $1,000 in the pick 3. We'll see how those pools end right now. Let's play game 2. We are ready to begin game number 2. Game 2 will be another spectacular 7 singles match, going back up to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Tennessee. Receiving the blue of post 2, El Barba. Served by Tennessee begins our second game. Back end by El Barba, passes. Left side Rebote for Tennessee, played up the middle. Here's El Barba. Lower and harder, crossing the side wall. Tennessee tried to play the Rebote, unable to get in position. Point 2. Two first up on the board here in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's CRB. CRB picks off that serve on the left side. Backhand follows. Forehand Rebote save back to the inside. High scoop there up on the left side. Just tipped. Point to the 2 again. 2 points for El Barba. Here's the green to post 4. Jedden. Jedden on the left side, big backhand there to pass. El Barba up at about the 5 line, turns that Rebote to the inside powerfully. Scoop attempt missed. Point to the 2. 3 points now for El Barba. Here's the black shirt to post 5, Diaz. Diaz opens up with a 2-all. That lands out. Two with 4 points. Here's post 6. Yellow shirt, Juice. Underserve, point 6. 6 on the board with the point. Here is post 7. Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness, gets that one to pass. Here's a forehander bote for Juice, lays it up. On the hop, there's Cool Fitness bringing it in just beyond the 9 line. Hard forehand played back inside. There's Juice again. Forehand, hard play over the top. Caught in the air by Cool Fitness up at the 8 line. Backhand, just tipped there along the sidewall. Well placed. That scores for Cool Fitness. Gets him on the board with the point. Here's the purple shirt of post 8. Rounding out the first round of play, Robin. Robin, low running backhand to the inside. Bote comes shooting out. Saved by Cool Fitness. Backing up is Robin. Controls it just beyond the 11 line. Hard forehand play back inside. Scoop attempt just missed. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups worth 2 points through the end of the game. Here's post 1, Tennessee. Tennessee at the 11 line, backhand. Picked off in the air by Robin. Hard forehand play back inside, crossing the sidewall. Rabote comes out, play to the inside. That's scooped up in the front court, and a powerful backhand by Robin follows. Tennessee tried that Manu thing, came up just a bit short. That scores for Robin. That's 3 points for Purple at post 8. Returning post 3, here's CRB. CRB handles that serve on the left side. Backhand gets it to pass. Forehander bote here for Robin. Stays to the inside. In and out of the cesta it goes. It's another point there for Robin. 5 points gets into a possible game point. In to stop him, here's post 4, Jed. Jedden takes that serve on the left side. Backhand played. Caught in the air by Robin. Powerful backhand. Caught overhead by Jedden again. He's got that one. Forehander bote by Robin. Back to the inside. Somehow Jedden came away with it. Just lays it up to the inside, and the scoop attempt is tipped. Game will continue here. Point to the 4. Jedden with 2 points. Here's post 5, Diaz. Diaz, high costado, back to the inside. Jedden got there to take it in the air. Cuts it off at the 8 line. There's the backhand. Right up the middle. Left side bote. Back to the inside. Well placed. Jedden runs around it. Takes on the forehand. Left side bote for Diaz. Just above the pad. Jedden gets there. Up at the 6 line. Low and hard with the forehand play. Be a tough bote for Diaz. He makes the stave. That stays inside. Jedden has it. There's the backhand. That'll be another tough bote. Diaz makes another one. Back inside, Jedden on the hop, brings it in just beyond the 7 line. There's the backhand. Diaz, left side, Rabote, fall down 2-wall. That lands just out. Good effort there by Diaz. Point goes to the 4. Returning, here's post 2, El Barba. Jedden up at the 8 line, low and hard with the forehand, scooped up by El Barba. Backhand clips off the sidewall. Jedden tries to get in position. One-handed effort. Came up just short. Point two. That gets El Barba 6 points and a possible game point. And to stop him, here's Juice, post 6. Juice deep in the backcourt, comes away with it at the 13 line. Hard forehand play, kicked up. El Barba stays with it. Well, running backhand, caught in the air by Juice. Aggressive play. Up there at the 8 line, gets it off, caught by El Barba. Trading backhands here. Juice now, 10 line. Gets this one to pass. El Barba looks for the rebote. He's got it. Forehand save, back inside, kicking off the sidewall. Here's Juice in the middle of the court. Hard forehand play. Just tipped it on the left side. Point to the 6. Game continues again here. 6 now at 3 points. Post 7 returns. Cool Fitness. Here's Cool Fitness on the forehand. Plays it back inside. Hopped over Juice. Tried to get back in position for the rebote. That came up short. 7 now, 3 points. Here's post 1, Tennessee. Tennessee up the wall to catch that serve. Beautiful catch. Middle of the court, here's Cool Fitness. Low and hard with the forehand. Tennessee switching from right to left. Gets the backhand off. There's Cool Fitness at the 9 line. Powerful backhand. Gets this one to pass. Coming out a long way. Tennessee gets up there. Lays it up at the 7 line. Cool Fitness, another one. Low running backhand to the inside. Tennessee catches it in the air. Backhand. Tighter to the sidewall. Here's Cool Fitness. Tennessee now. Stronger backhand. Gets that one. 2 pass. Here's a forehand. Rebote saved right up the middle. Tennessee scooped it up. High and hard with the forehand play. Going to be a 3-wall. Cool Fitness reads it on the outside. Just couldn't make the rebote. Well played point goes to Tennessee. 2 points. Post 3, CRB returns. Backhand caught low there at the 9 line by Tennessee. He goes deep. Left side rebote here for CRB. Back to the inside. Tennessee running with it. Gets there to make the forehand rebote save. Aggressive play by CRB. Hard forehand return. Scores. Not wrong sport with the basket. Point 2 CRB, 3 with 2 points, but returning with a possible game point. It's post 8, Robin. Powerful backhand here. Rebote comes shooting out. CRB saves it back to the inside. Robin at the 9 line. Rifles that backhand. CRB digs out the rebote. Big bouncer. Robin comes back for it, just flicks it up there with the forehand deeper in the backcourt. Here's CRB. Opens up to throw the carom. Robin on the move. He's going to get there. Stops it on the outside. Forehand return. Will score for the win. Point and game 2. The purple shirt of post 8, Robin. No playoff here. 2 places. 4 shows. Unofficial. Our second game, 8-4. Official results in just a moment. 8-2-4 is now official for game number 2. Post 8, Robin with the win. Post 2, El Barba taking second. Post 4, Jen comes in third. 8-2-4. The daily double, 2-8, 39-60. The Quinella 2-8, 34-40. The trifecta 8-2-4, 286.40 and $2 on Robin to win. We'll get you back $680. Coming up next, the game you've all been waiting for, Game 3, which marks the start of today's High Five jackpot. Over $4,100 in the carryover alone. Should be looking at up over a $5,000 pool there today. That's the minimum guarantee in that Mighty Ocho, which is why I was confused, but that is absolutely correct here today. To play the High Five, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, that is how you will cash in on everything in the carryover plus at pool for the High Five jackpot for today. Post time for game number 3, just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Powerful forehand by Juice. CRB on the save. That's up. That scores on the second bounce. Inside. Ron for the rebote. Diving save. He makes it. Rolls on his back. He's up. Hard throw. What a fantastic save by Ron. This one goes wall to wall, clears the overhead screen. Nicholas, good eye on the ball, keeps the ball in play. Goes to the inside. Nicholas runs all the way back and makes a spectacular save. He's up. Rotate forehand by Carballo, showing control. Scoop by Anderluck. Rotate left side, power to the outside. Anderluck on the diving rebote save. Ragley, what a great effort to make that rebote. Ikeda from the 3 line, drop shot. Oh, he got to it. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda got there to save the rebote. It's still in play. Manu, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Rebote coming out to Carballo. Forehand rebote goes wall to wall rebote. That counts 100%. Douglas, difficult rebote, 2-wall, light touch, big bounce. Stopped by Benny on the outside. Benny, powerful, looking for that 3-wall play. Douglas reads it, got there. That is going to score. That is point in a perfect game. Powerful backhand. Wow, what a rebote by Manu. Catch. Karam. Stopped by Ikeda. Powerful throw by Ikeda. Arats to the outside. Makes the diving save. It's a 2-all. That will score. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Anderluck on the right side. Throw by Anderluck. Here's the rebote. Carballo one-handed save. Wow.
And folks, those are the top 10 rebote saves from the first part of the 2022 season right here at Magic City Highlight. That will take us down here to game time for today's high five. At quick glance here, yep, we're looking at over a $5,000 jackpot if we have one winner for today. Good luck. We are ready to begin game number 3. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, there's Kabbalah. Receiving the blue of post 2. Ready to receive, there's Ron Ron. There's a serve by Kubal. We begin with an overserve, point 2. 2 first up on the board with the point. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Spinner. Forehand, Karam rather, by Spinner. That's going to open up wide to score. That's nicely thrown. Get Spinner on the board with the point. Here is the green shirt of post 4, Anderluck. Anderluck with the backhand. Caught in the air by Spinner at the 11 line. There's another backhand towards the inside. Picked off. Forehand play back over the top. Caught in the air by Spinner at the 10 line. There's the backhand. Gets it over the pass. Left side rebote laid up by Anderluck. There's Spinner. Aggressive play up the 7 line. Low running backhand. There's rebote. Comes shooting out. Anderluck makes a save right up the middle. Spinner runs around it. Takes it in the air on the forehand. Back to the inside. There's Spinner, low and hard with the forehand. That scoop attempt is missed. Well played point. Goes to the 3. 3 now with 2 points. Here's post 5, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno, passes, forehand rebote. Played high off the front wall, but Katie in the air by Bueno. Backhand return right up the middle. Forehand rebote saved and scoring just above the pad on the return by Spinner. That gets him 3 points. Brings out the yellow shirt of post 6, Ben. Ben handles that serve just beyond the 11 line. There's a strong backhand. Spinner, forehand rebote back over the top. Scooped up by Ben. He's got it at the 9 line. Throws the 2-wall. Spinner reads it. He stops it on the outside. Hard forehand play. Ben set up perfectly. Digs out the rebote, but sent it into the overhead screen. Good effort. Another point there for Spinner. That's 4 points now. Pink shirt of post 7. In to receive, there's Ikeda. Here's Ikeda with the backhand to the inside. Forehand rebote played by Spinner. Ikeda crashing into the sidewall. He's got it on the forehand. Hard play inside. Missed by Spinner. Point to Ikeda. Ikeda on the board with the point. Here's post 8 rounding out the first round of play. Arats. Forehand rebote played by Ikeda. Gets that one overhead. Left side rebote. Arats back to the inside. Ikeda up at the 7 line. Powerful forehand. Quick release. Arats got there. And there's the backhand return. Forehand rebote save back to the inside. Here's Arats again at the 10 line. Hard backhand picked off in the air. Ikeda. He goes deep to the corner. Rebote dying just a bit. There's Arats. Make the save. Ikeda opens up the outside placement. Not outside enough. Arats gets there. Elevates the forehand over Ikeda's head to score. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups were 2 points to the end of the game. Returning first, here's Kubala, post 1. Backhand by Kubala, picked off by Arats. Left side rebote, just above the pad. Arats reads it though. Stops it, returns the 2-wall to score. Well thrown, gets him 3 points. Brings back the blue shirt of post 2, Ron. Backhand by Ron gets it to pass. Here's a left side rebote for Arats. Tight to the side wall. Ron missed it. Up the wall to make the catch. Straight points for Arats gets him to a possible game point. In to stop him, here's post 4, Anderluck. Here's Anderluck, backhand, gets that one overhead. Left side rebote for Arats, tight to the side wall. Anderluck stays with it. It's a backhand off at about the 8 line. Here's Arats, another backhand. Forehand rebote powered by Anderluck, caught in the air though by Arats. Good placement, there's the backhand. Four-hander Bote saved again. Arats, aggressive play, high scoop on the left side. The Costado up the middle, scores for the win. Point and a perfect game. The purple shirt of Post 8, Arats. 3 places, 7 serves to 2. This will be show point. Ikeda just beyond the 9 line. There's the backhand. Caught by Ron. Powerful throw. Takes Ikeda up to about the 7 line. He put the rebote into the pad. Pad is bad. 2 will show. Unofficial order of finish for our third game, 8-3-2. Get the official results in just a moment. Eight 3-2 is official for our third game. The Quinella 3-8, $30 even. The $2 trifecta, 8-3-2, $285 even. How about the 8 to win? Arats to win. He's been winning a lot here in these middle games as of late. I believe that is win number 24 for him on the season now, which puts him one behind Douglas. So he's in 4th place now, top 5 on the roster in singles and only 1 away from a bonus prize. Quite the run here for Arats. Gets it done here once again. Up next, we've got game number 4. The spectacular 7 singles match before we enter the doubles portion of our program. Going back up to 7 points. Points will double after all matchups there in the first round of play. Post time for our 4th game, just under 7 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Oh, the kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
Well, folks, we are back here now, just under 5 minutes away from game number 4. Taking a look here, had to pull that chat back up. Looking at some of the comments, Roland absolutely right. Arats is the best player in that game right now. If Ron gets fully healthy, then he moves up. Spinner would be there too if he was 100% healthy. He's figured out the court and he's attacking. I think that's a great assessment of what we've seen from, Arats as of late. I don't have the numbers in front of me, and that's something that we could probably provide for you tomorrow. The Stu being out here today. But I know that, I mean, out of those 24 wins, got to venture to guess that at least 15 of those wins have come over the last maybe 2 months. I don't know if that's being a little generous, but I think there's been a lot of wins since he's been permanently moved down into these games 3 and 4, and we see the level difference between 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then these games 6 and 8. A guy that's at the lower level of those games 6 and 8 would come into games 3 and 4, and they would win pretty regularly. We've seen it with just about every player that has gone into these games. Look at Nicholas. Started off in those late games, got dropped down into those middle games, and he was winning pretty regularly to the point now where he's been completely removed from either games 3 or 4. Based on the way that Aratz has played, venture to guess that we're probably going to be moving in that direction relatively soon. I mean, I'm not involved in a lot of the meetings, but just based on things that have happened historically and how things have gone, usually when folks start to win at this level, in this consistent pace in a level that's a little bit lower than maybe where they should be, they tend to get moved up. Think about Carballo as well. Won a lot of those games at the beginning of the year in 3 and 4. Kind of the way that Aratz is doing it right now. Now he is permanently moved up into those games 6 and 8. So it's just a process, and these guys with a longer season, the ups and downs and how much guys improve throughout the season, those are, very hard things to stay on top of as things change, usually about, a week or so behind or a couple things behind it, but we try to do our best to get those games as even as possible. And yeah, he has won a lot here now. Just as we said, 1 win outside of the top 3 is Aratz in singles play, and that was a kid who was struggling to get those wins in some of the later games. So obviously good for him, good for his confidence. He's playing, he's attacking more, much more offensive game than he started the season. Same with Nicholas as well. It's a lot of the guys that came over, you play in that traditional fronton, and it's a lot more rallying. You don't have to throw as many shots, and you're looking at 2 guys, Aratz backcourter and Nicholas a backcourter as well. You come into these singles games here, if you don't shoot, you're not really going to score a lot of points, and if not scoring a lot of points, it's going to be tough to rack up those wins. So see a lot of guys had to change their games. I mean, look at Jairo as well. He's a completely different player from the opening matches in Battle Court back in February. Look at how much more aggressive he is now, throwing more shots, and that wasn't a part of his game for his entire career, and had to come over here nearly age 40 and switch it up. So these guys, a lot of the guys that have come over have made an impressive adjustment. And at this point this season, guys are really starting to figure it out. You see Aratz adding up those wins, and kind of how they started in the season. Now at this point, as we get into the later months, that is really kind of how it's going to end with a lot of those guys that came over there in those feature singles games permanently. So took a while. It's a different court, different style of play here, but these guys have adjusted very well and couldn't ask for a better group of guys to come over and build this program and keep advancing. Less than a minute to go until game number 8. And yes, it does. I mean, it does all even out, and that's kind of the point I was getting to. If you move up, you're doing well. Put you down. If you're not doing so well, we switch it up as you go. We see where all the guys are. We have all the stats and make those adjustments accordingly. With that, let's get into game number 4. Will be a spectacular 7 singles match, going back up to 7 points. Points doubling. After all matchups in the first round of play, serving. Red shirt of post 1. Their spinner. Receiving the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Serve by spinner begins game 4. Anderluck, there's the backhand at the 7 line. Spinner thought about it, lets it pass. There's a rebote save, fall down on the back end. Aggressive play by Anderluck, drops it just above the pad. What a shot there for Anderluck. Nice control. Gets him on the board with a point. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Benny. Forehand rebote saved by Anderluck off the sidewall. Here's Benny. Throws the 2-wall. Anderluck got there. Unable to make the catch. Point 3. Here's post 4 in receive. Bueno. Strong backhand there by Bueno. Benny, middle of the court. Ooh, plays a 2-wall off the rebote. That scores well. That's the second point there for Benny. Here's the black shirt of post 5 in receive. Aratz. Benny, fall down rebote, save, kicks off the sidewall. Aratz has it in the air. Sidearm Karam opens to score. Point 5. 5 on the board with the point. Here's post 6. The yellow shirt, Ben. Ben, backhand. Comes out a long way. Aratz on the move early. Stops at the 7 line. Turns a forehand rebote. That's scooped up by Ben. The 2-wall return. Scores. Nice combination by Ben. That gets him 1 point. Brings out the pink of post 7, Julin. Backhand by Julin. Gets that one to pass. Forehand rebote by Ben. Laid up. Stays to the inside. Julin back on the wall. Hard forehand over the top. Ben, one-handed scoop. Clean miss. Not playable really on the rebote. That's a point to Julin. In a receive now, rounding out the first round of play. Purple shirt of post 8. Here's Kubala. Strong backhand by Kubala. That passes. Forehand rebote right along the sidewall. Julin made a nice save. Ball up at the 7 line. Backpedaling is Julin. Stops at the 11. He's got it. Back over to the top with his forehand return. Kubala lets it pass. There's the rebote. Back to the inside. Julin stops at the 11 line. Another strong backhand play. This one coming towards the outside. Kubala lays it up. Back to the inside. Going to be a big bouncer. Julin controls it. Hard forehand again inside. Scooped up by Kubala. Gets that backhand a pass. Here's a rebote. Staying to the inside. Gets by Kubala frontways. There he is on the back end. Takes Julin to the outside portion of the court. Lower and harder. Back inside. Scooped up again by Kubala. He's there on the inside. Backhand passes. Left side rebote again. Right up the middle. Kubala takes it on the forehand. Harder play. Well placed. Kicking over Julin's head, but he hangs with it. Plays a rebote. Going to be a big bouncer. There's Kubala on the outside. And Julin got in there with the forehand. Hand on the wall. Hard forehand return. Kubala, rebote save of his own. Caught the overhead screen. Well played point by Julin and Kubala. That goes to Julin. 2 points will also do it for the first round of play. All points now worth 2 through the end of the game. Returning first. Here's post 1, Spinner. Hard forehand by Spinner. Julin lets it pass. There's the rebote. Makes the save. Spinner deeper in the backcourt at the 12 line. He's got it on the forehand. Back over the top. Julin runs around it. He's got it on the forehand. Hard throw inside. Kicking off the sidewall. Here's Spinner. Higher and harder with the forehand. There's a rebote right up the middle. Julin makes a save. Back to the inside. Spinner runs with it. digs out the rebote, diving save, going back forward at the 11 line. Here's Julian, low and hard, right up the middle. Spinner's got it. Back over the top. He's got space on the inside. Now Julian running, unable to play that rebote. Comes up just a bit short. Another well-played point goes to Spinner. 2 points for Spinner. He's on the board. Returning, here's post 2, Anderluck. Spinner in and out of the cested, goes there at the 12 line. That's a point to Anderluck. Anderluck with 3 points now. Post 4 returns, Bueno. Big backhand there by Bueno. Gets it to pass. Forehand rebote by Anderluck into the pad. Pad is bad. Bueno now on the board. Returning, here's post 3, Benny. Benny handles that serve at the 12 line. Backhand, stays inside. There's Bueno with a good catch. Lower and harder, picked off in the air by Benny. He goes deep. Forehand rebote saved by Bueno. Back to the inside. Benny just trying to take it in the air there, just missed it. That's another point for Bueno. That's 4 points. Post 5 returns, Arats. Bueno comes back for it. That rebote escaped. Point to the 5. Post 6 returns. Ben. Here's a Rotz, left side rebote. Big bouncer, Ben up the wall, comes down with it. Outside placement. It's outside the court. Five points here for Arats. Gets into a possible game point. Here's post 8, Kubala in to stop him. Kubala at the 11 line, powerful backhand, open it up. Here's Arats on the move, stops at the 7 line, hooks it just above the pad. Kubala unable to switch from right to left to make the catch. Point and game to the black shirt of post 5. Arats, no playoff here, 4 places, 2 shows. And winning game 4. That's post 5. Arats taking second. Bueno, post 2. Anderluck coming in third. 5-4-2 is official for our 4th game. Arats to win $2. We'll get you back $6 even. The pick 3. 885, 3 of 3 numbers. 148.80. There's the quinoa, 4-5, 36-20. The trifecta, 5-4-2, 265-40. Up next, we've got game number 5. This marks the start of doubles programming here in today's performance. Games 5 and 7 will be doubles. Games 6 and 8 are feature singles game to close out our performance. Post time for game number 5. Just about 6 minutes away. Good luck. And folks, that is Prize Picks, one of the leaders in daily fantasy sports. You can take advantage of their special incentives right now for signing up. Just go to prizepicks.com and type HIDE, that is J-A-I, into the referral code field when you do sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit in your betting funds, Prize Picks will match and put another $100 into your account just like that. Well, no, it does get even more interesting because take a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use that referral code HIDE at sign up. Well, you're also going to qualify to get a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight in the 2022 season. So, it is as simple as that. Sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HIGH when you do so. Most importantly, make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where you can see the referral code field with the word HIGH typed in. Go ahead and send that to info@thehighlightchannel.com. If you do all that, automatically qualify to get that double cash prize. Plus, you get that $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. It is prizepicks.com today. So with just about 4 minutes to go here until game number 5, again, doubles starting up here in our 5th game. Want to share some exciting news here at Magic City Highlight, something that will be happening tomorrow with our highlight. So, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, over on ESPN2, National ESPN2. So wherever you are, ESPN2 on your programming, it should say something like World Highlight League Battle Court Season 2022. There will be a 1-hour-long special featuring a Battle Court match during our opening season of Battle Court just a couple of months ago. That will be airing again nationally, wherever you are, ESPN2 tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. reading this article right here. PRN Newswire. Again, this is part of ESPN has a day, and it's actually coming up this Friday called ESPN 8 the Ocho Day. Comes from the movie Dodgeball. It's the mock network that they broadcast those dodgeball matches during the film. ESPN decided to make a day out of it where they feature some sports that are a little more, off the radar, not some of those major sports that you usually see over on ESPN and some of the other major networks, but, let's see here. I mean, featuring things like, I'm looking here, it got like axe throwing, what? I don't even, Omega ball, dodgeball, slippery stairs, wiffle ball, things like that, table, air hockey. So kind of stuff like that. Where Magic City Highlight is concerned, a little bit different than some of those other sports. I like to think that we're obviously a little more legitimate. We got a league, we got standings, we got all these guys, and we've tried to make it into, kind of something that the sport really hasn't seen throughout its history. So we're excited to announce that tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, will be that hour-long feature as part of the ESPN 8 the Ocho week. So there's some time slots, including tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, that will feature some other sports that aren't able to be shown on that day. So that will be us, and we hope that you guys check that out. George Quinn made a post about it. If you follow him over on Instagram, I can share that for George here. We can plug that. It's GJQ High Life. He made a post about it. That was a couple days ago, the ESPN 8 the Ocho, but that will be airing again tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN 2. Exciting news here for Magic City Highlight that will feature a Battle Court match that was played during our season from February to April. I'm not going to reveal which one it is because I want you guys to tune in to check it out for yourself, but it was a day where the energy was high, tremendous play, and it's a great example of what Magic City Highlight is, and we hope that the national audience will appreciate what we've been doing here. So that's tomorrow. And of course, we'll talk about that as we get into the action throughout tomorrow's day as well. Let's play Game 5. We're ready to begin game number 5. So known around here as Dodging Death Part 1. Will be a spectacular 7 doubles match going up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1. Team of Bueno and Julian. Receiving in the blue of post 2. Carballo and Tennessee. There's a serve. We begin. Forehander Bote hooked into the pad. Point 1. 1 first up on the board here in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Diaz and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas to the inside. That one tipped by Julian. Point 3. 3 with a point. Screen shirts post 4, El Barba and Ron. El Barba picks the serve. Soft 2-all. Stopped by Diaz. His 2-all return. Gonna land out. Point 4. Here's post 5, Anderluck and Aratz. Powerful backhand by Aratz. There's Ron reaching in, comes away with it. A lot of communication there. Aratz able to dig out the rebote on the back end. Here's El Barba. Low and hard with the forehand. Aratz backs up, stops it just beyond the 11 line. Here's Ron. Has it in the air at the 10 line. Backhand. Sidearm forehand by Aratz, kicking up off the sidewall. Here's Ron. Powerful backhand return, deep into the corner. Aratz comes away with it. El Barba up at the 8 line with the forehand return. Aratz there for the rebote on the back end. Ron went up and a tip ball on the left side. Point goes to the 5 team. 5 on the board with 1 point. Here's post 6. Cool Fitness and Benny. Benny gets up there, dropping serve, plays it at the 10 line. Here's Aratz. High and hard with the forehand play. Benny turns to look for the rebote. Tough save there along the side wall. Big bouncer. Stopped by Aratz. He's got it high and hard again. Gets this one to pass. Cool Fitness now up there for the rebote, and he missed it on the forehand. Point 5. It's 2 points for the 5 team here. The pink shirts at post 7, Ikeda and Kubala. Backhand by Kubala, caught off the sidewall in the air. There's Aratz, backhand return. Here's Kubala now. Same spot for Aratz at the 12 line. Lower and harder, stopped by Ikeda. Gets involved, cutting it off at the 9 line. There's Aratz charging in. Hard backhand play. Kubala calls for Ikeda to take it on the rebote. He does. Tough catch there for Anderluck. Got the cesta into the sidewall. Here's a forehand return for Kubala over the top. Anderluck let it go. Aratz made the catch. Here's Ikeda in the middle of the court. Hard play over the top, and that one is tipped. Point 7. 7 team with a point. Here the purple shirts of post 8 in to round out the first round of play. Flores and Manu. Backhand by Manu, caught by Kubala. Here's Manu at the 10 line. Kubala deeper in the backcourt. Well, that one pulled off the sidewall by Manu. Tough catch. And that one is well placed on the return and scoring. 8 on the board. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Turning first, post 2, Carballo and Tennessee. Point 8. Eight now, 3 points. Here's post 1 returning, Bueno and Julian. Backhand by Julian, right up the middle. Flores there for the rebote. Plays a 2-all. That's going to take Julian to the outside. He's got it. But juggling the catch on the catch of Julian. Juggling the call. That point goes to the 8 straight points to a possible game point here for the purple shirts of post 8. Flores and Manu. They to stop them, Diaz and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas to the corner. That one tipped by Manu deep in the backcourt. That's a point to the 3. Game will continue here. 3 now, 3 points. Goes 4 returns. El Barba and Ron. Ron up there at the 8 line. Powerful backhand caught in the air by Douglas. Got a low running backhand picked off by Ron. He's at the 10 line. Douglas. This one will pass Ron. Forehand Robote there for El Barba. Up at the 4 line. Powers that one to pass. That one dropping low. Douglas digs it out. Soft return. There's Ron. Up at the 7 line. Rifles the backhand. Douglas on the move. Gets there for the Robote. He put it into the pad. Point 4. Four with 3 points, returning post 6. Cool Fitness and Benny. Here's Benny on the left side, caught in the air by Ron. Robote here for Cool Fitness, lays it up from the left side. El Barba in the air. With the forehand, soft play. Tip there by Cool Fitness. Point goes to the 4 team. That's 5 points, getting them to a possible game point. Post 5 and a stop 'em. Anderluck and a Rotz. Backhand by Rotz. Ron runs around it, takes it on the left side. Powerful backhand deep into the backcourt. Tough Robote save for Anderluck. Here's El Barba, 7 line. Outside placement. Rotz picks it off. Opens up to throw the carom. El Barba got there, just tipped it. Game's going to continue again here. 5 now with 4 points. 7 team returns. Ikeda and Kubala. Big backhand by Kubala into the corner. Robote here for Anderluck, makes the save. That stays to the inside. Ikeda back over the top. Rotz, good control there at the 12 line. There's the backhand. Kubala thought about it, lets it come out. Ikeda there for the Robote save. Rotz again, right up the middle. Here's Ikeda up on the forehand. Rotz lower and harder, picked off by Kubala deep in the backcourt. Anderluck goes up for it, has it at the 8 line. Hard throw back to the inside. There's Kubala with a tough catch. Here's a Rotz up at the 10 line. Lower backhand, caught by Kubala. That one dropping at the feet. Ikeda there for the Robote, tight to the sidewall, just gets it up there. Powerful forehand, scooped up by Kubala. He goes deep, not deep enough. Here's a Rotz, has it on the forehand. Off the sidewall, backed up to the glass. Kubala's got it, comes over the top with his forehand return. Big bouncer, not hopping over a Rotz. He's got it on the forehand. Ikeda over the top. Rotz reads it, takes it in the air up at the 9 line. Here's a Robote, comes out low. Ikeda again makes a save on a knee. Anderluck, powerful forehand, well placed and scooped up off the sidewall by Kubala again. There's a Rotz deeper in the backcourt at the 12 line. That one's coming out. Good call by Kubala. Ikeda makes the save. 8 line now. There's the backhand. Picked off by Kubala. Anderluck able to make the save, and Kubala unable to get there on the outside. What an effort. Gets the point. 6 points brings them to a possible game point. In to stop them, here's post 2, Carballo and Tennessee. Backhand there by Tennessee. Caught by Rotz. To the corner, Robote saved by Carballo. Kicking up off the sidewall. That's well placed and scoring. Game will continue once more. The 2 team now on the board with their first 2 points. Post 1 returns. Bueno and Julin. Julian, hard forehand, stopped there by Tennessee at the 13 line. Comes back over the top. Julian, hand on the wall, makes the catch. He's at the 10 line. Powerful throw over the top, kicking up. Tennessee stays with it. Hard play to the inside. Julian again, off the side wall. Tennessee right up the middle. Bueno going to get involved. Comes back over the top with the forehand. There's Tennessee again, backed up beyond the 13 line. Comes over the top. That one's going to hang up there. Julian didn't jump too early. That's a good catch. And that one tipped by Carballo. Point one. One team with 3 points, but returning with a possible game point, Flores and Manu. Backhand by Manu. There's Bueno. Good catch beyond the 11 line overhead. 9 line, rather. Here's a rebote coming out. Flores, left side, lays it up inside. Hard forehand return. Julian will score. Powerful forehand gets the red shirts to 5 points and a possible game point. In to stop them, here Diaz and Douglas. Post 3. Backhand by Douglas. That gets past Julian. Forehand rebote, saved by Bueno just above the pad. Here's Douglas. High and hard play to pass. Here's Bueno again. Set up for the rebote. Plays it 2-all. That splits the players and scores for the win. Point and game 2. Red shirts a post 1. Bueno and Julian. 5 places. 4 will serve to 8. This is a playoff for show point. There's Manu with the backhand. Caught in the air by Ron off the sidewall. It's going to come out a long way. Flores played a 2-all, caught the top of the pad. 4 will show. Unofficial order finish for our 5th game, 1-5-4. Official results in just a moment. One 1-5-4 is now official for game number 5, post 1. Bueno and Julian. Couple scoreless rounds for them, and then they come back and get it done. Post 5, that's Anderluck and Aratz taking second. Post 4, El Barba and Ron coming in third. The Quinal won $570. The trifecta 1-5-4, $452 even. $2 on the 1 to win will get you $13.80. Up next, that's going to be Game 6, start of our feature singles games here in today's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. Also begins the late pick 3. Pick the winners of the final 3 games, 6, 7, and 8, to cash in on that late pick 3. Post time, just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Ron. Rotate forehand, saved by Douglas, clears the overhead screen. Ronron's there. 2-all beautifully executed from the sidewall and scoring. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Benny on the rebote. Outside placement of the Costado rebote scores. Backhand by Anderluck. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Anderluck, Costado, 2-all. Lands in and scores. My, oh my. Backhand by Vuelo. Powerful backhand by Vuelo. Barba, rotate to the outside. Vuelo's there. Low and hard throw by Vuelo. El Barba made a beautiful rebote just now. Catch by Ikeda. There's the backhand. Rotate forehand by Bragley. Ikeda makes the catch there at the 6 line. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Rotate 2. Wow. That was beautiful, Daryl. Catch by Douglas. Oh, wow. That was a nice shot. Benny's carom. Carballo chased it down. That was nice. Carballo returns a high, lofty carambola. Nice throw by Benny to the inside. Carballo's there. A blind rebote is in play. Rotate forehand save by Carballo. Here's Douglas from the 8 line. Backhand, right to the corner, out to the rebote. Scoop by Douglas. He returns a sharp carom. That landed in.
Oh, man.
Wow. Rotate forehand, right over Ikeda's back, caught by Ikeda on the return. Low and hard, scooped up by Benny. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Forehand, carom rebote. What a beautifully thrown shot.
And folks, those are the top 10 plays from July of 2021, last month, right here at last month. That's last year. Right here at Magic City Highlight. We're now into the month of August. You know what that means? Some new top 10s will be coming up very soon. Takes us down to less than a minute until game number 6 as well. Feature singles game starting up here with our 6th game. Manu, Ron, Nicholas, Ikeda, Inaki, Gocheri, Douglas, and Carballo. Then you get to game 8. Just swap, I believe. You got Ikeda, Benny, and then Julin for Ron. Make up the feature singles game players today. Also, you'll see a lot of these guys competing in group number 1 singles today. That is the H2H beginning 5 p.m. Eastern time. We'll get you those matches as we do before the end of these Pelota performances. Don't want to start up here because I think game 6 is starting right about now. We're ready to begin game number 6. Will be a spectacular 7 singles match. Start of our feature singles games here in today's performance. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, here's Manu. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Ron. Served by Manu begins our 6th game. Backhand by Ron dies just a bit. Rebote narrowly above the pad and scoring. Gets Manu on the board first with a point. Brings out the white shirt to post 3, Nicholas. Backhand by Manu, powerfully thrown. Takes Nicholas up to the 7 line. Missed the rebote up there, point 1. Green to post 4. Here's Ikeda. Manu at the 10 line. There's the backhand overhead. Ikeda turns, look for the rebote, plays it back to the inside with the forehand. Here's Manu. Clears out space. The Costado back inside. Ikeda running back for it. That's going to make contact. But Manu's got it up at the 3 line. There's the backhand. Might have overthrown it. Ikeda able to play the rebote back to the inside. Manu tipped it off the side wall. Well played point there for Ikeda and Manu. Goes Ikeda's way. He's on the board. Here's post 5, Inaki. Forehand rebote by Ikeda, cut off by Inaki up at the 7 line in the front court. Rebote. Saved again, Ikeda makes a save on a knee. That one gets past. Left side, rebote played by Inaki to the inside. Ikeda back over the top. Higher play taken in the air. Inaki faked the 2-wall, got him on the Costado back to the inside. Point 5. Here's post 6, go Cherry. Inaki at the 9 line, high and hard. Gets that one to pass with the forehand. Left side Robote, go Cherry, powers it to the inside. There's the 2-all. That opens wide and scores. Nice throw there for Inaki. It's him 2 points. Here's post 7, Douglas. Douglas handles that one deep in the backcourt. Inaki has it in the air at the 9 line. Low running backhand comes out. There's a Robote save for Douglas. Inaki aggressive play up in the front court. Rifles the carom in to score. Shot again there by Inaki. Gets him 3 points. And brings out the purple shirt of post 8. Rounding out the first round of play, here is Carballo. Carballo handles that serve at the 12 line. Powerful forehand, gets it to pass. Forehand Robote saved, but cut off front ways by Carballo. He goes deep. Backhand does clear the overhead screen. Inaki, Robote 2-all to score. That will do it for the first round. All matchups were 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first, here's Ron Ron. Ron on the left side. There's the backhand to the inside. Robote comes shooting out a long way. There's Inaki to make the save. Ron, hard forehand play inside again. There's Inaki at the 8 line. Left side Robote for Ron. Gets that one overhead to pass. Inaki on the outside. Plays it back inside where it is scoring. Well placed Robote along the side wall. Gets him to 6 points and a possible game point. In to stop him, here's post 3, Nicholas. Nicholas handles that serve beyond the 13 line. What a catch. Left side Robote there for Inaki. Played at the feet of Nicholas, takes it up in the air. There's another backhand. Robote comes shooting out. Inaki caught the overhead screen. That's out of play. Game will continue. 3 on the board now, 2 points. Here's post 1, Manu. Backhand there by Manu to the corner. Robote played back to the inside. Manu there at the 9 line. He's got it on the backhand. To the corner again. That one dying. Nicholas able to dig it out. Outside placement. Scores perfectly there for Manu. That gets him 4 points. Brings back the green to post 4. Ikeda. Ikeda high and hard with the forehand. Here's Manu up at the 9 line rather. There's the backhand. Robote dying just a bit. Ikeda there to make the save. Manu lower and harder with the backhand to the corner. That Robote shooting out. Ikeda timed it beautifully. Makes the save. 2-all. 2 wide. That's off the court. Point to the 4. Returning. Here's Go Cherry. Post 6. Ikeda, tough catch overhead, high and hard with the forehand return to the corner. Left side rebote played by Go Cherry. Ikeda has got it on the forehand. Karam return will score. Well played point again by Ikeda. That gets him 5 points and a possible game point. Here's post 7, Douglas in to stop him. Ikeda went up for it on the forehand, just tipped it. Point to the 7. Game will continue again. Douglas, it's 2 points. Post 8, Carballo. Back to receive. Hard forehand to the corner. Rebote saved by Douglas. Tight to the side wall. And gets by Carballo and scores. 4 points for Douglas. Here's post 2. Ron returning. Here's Ron. Backhand. Gets past Douglas. Left side Rebote. Back to the inside. Here's Ron. Up at the 8 line. Bote comes shooting out again. There's Douglas. Rifles it back to the inside. Ron, late reaction. Got there to play the Rebote. 2 wall and 2 wide. That's off the court. Point 2. Returning with a possible game point. Here's post 5, Inaki. Backhand for Inaki, opens it up. Ron on the move, up at the 6 line, turns it up the middle. Powerful throw. Left side Rebote back inside, caught off the sidewall by Ron. He goes deep. Forehand Rebote, Inaki, that one dropping down. Ron able to make the save again. Inaki's going to have to go back for this one. Plays it at the 9 line, tough Rebote save to the inside, but that one was juggled. Point and game 2. Post 5, Inaki. 4 places, 1 serves to 7. This will be our 3rd place, show point. Douglas rifles that backhand and not playable on the Rebote. That one died in the corner. 7 will show. Unofficial. Order of finish for game number 6. 5-4-7. Official results in just a moment. Okay. 5-4-7 is official there for game number 6. Post 5, Inaki with the win. Post 4, Ikeda taking 2nd. Post 7, Douglas comes in 3rd. The Quinoa 4-5, 97-40. How about that trifecta? 5-4-7, 7-12-20. At $2 on Inaki to win will get you back 26-20. Up next, we've got game number 7, second of 2 doubles games here in today's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring and post time. Just about 6 minutes away. Good luck. Let's see here quickly. Let's see here quickly if we have any live tickets in the high five before we send it to video. And drum roll, please. $6,121.20 on the 2 and the 3. Let's see here. Juice and Go Cherry, Anderluck and Arats. One of those two teams wins. High five's going for over $6,000. If not, we'll carry over into tomorrow. Post time, 6 minutes. Good luck.
Bueno picks a serve. 2-all opens up wide and scores. Pitching line. Ronron's going to take the rebote on the left side. Catch by Carballo midcourt. Ronron takes it in the air. Low runner to the inside, picked off by Carballo. The 2-all by Carballo. Ooh. Try to stop that. Rebote by Douglas. It's a 2-all. Julin makes the stop to the outside. Hard throw. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Blasted to the inside. Rebote coming to the 8 line. Turn by Julin. 2-alls to score. Hard throw by Jedden. Rebote by Benny. Big bounce goes up. Stopped by Jedden. Jedden throws it hard. Benny's choosing to play the rebote. Wow, that's complicated. What a shot. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Spinner comes out to make the rebote. Forehand rebote played. 2-all. Beautifully executed by Douglas. A nice backhand to the outside. Bragley. A difficult forehand rebote is made by Bragley and a good catch made by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote comes out to the 7 line. 2-all turned by Bragley. Scores. Backhand by Tennessee. Bote by Diaz just above the pad. Tennessee's there. Scoop by Diaz and the 2-all scores. Rotate. Wow. That you or the Sesta? Forehand to Benny. Douglas with the catch. Backhand. Powerful backhand. Rebote comes out to the 5 line. Turned on the forehand to Benny. Wall to wall. To the outside. Douglas on the run. Makes the save. Throws a 2-wall. Wow. Backhand by Benny. Douglas looks for the rebote. Rebote to the inside, thrown beautifully. Rebote 2-wall by Benny. My, oh my. What a shot.
And folks, those were the top 10 2-walls, bringing us down to less than a minute until game number 7 here. Again, the high five set the stage for you all. The 2 and the 3 have live tickets. So if the 2 or the 3 were to win this game, over $6,000 will be going out to an unlucky winner. Any of the other 6 posts win, that will carry over into tomorrow. Be a sizable carryover at that. Let's see how it goes. Game 7 starting now. Will be another spectacular 7 doubles match, going up to 7 points. Points double after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1. It'll be Naki and Ben receiving in the blue of post 2. Here's Juice and Go Cherry. There's a serve by Inaki. We begin. Inaki calls for Ben to take it. He does just before the second bounce. Nice control on the backhand. Here's Go Cherry up at the 9 line. Powerful return caught on the forehand of Ben. Sidearm play kicking off the side wall. Here's Go Cherry at the 8 line. Higher and harder. There's Inaki ranging back. He's got it at the 9 line. Left side rebote here for Go Cherry. Tight to the side wall and scoring. Well thrown, gets the 2 team on the board first. Brings back the white shirts post 3, here Anderluck and Aratz. Point 3. Three team on the board with a point. Here the green shirts post 4, Jedden and Nicholas. Aratz lets it pass, plays a rebote there on the back end. Jedden has it in the front court. Tries for the split placement toward the outside. Aratz reads it, returns a carom of his own, but Nicholas came flying down the outside. Soft forehand will score. Nice defense there by Nicholas. Gets his team on the board with the point. Brings out the black shirts to post 5. Here Flores and Manu. Two wall. 2 score for Flores. Beautifully thrown. 5. With 1 point. Post 6. Bueno and Julian. They receive. Bueno went to pick the serve. Just tipped it. Point there to the 5. 5 now, 2 points. Here's post 7 returning. CRB and Spinner. Backhand caught in the air off the sidewall. There's Manu, low runner back to Spinner. Handles it deep in the backcourt. There's Manu. Backhand by Manu, caught by Spinner just beyond the 11 line. Soft backhand return. Manu takes a couple steps up, handles in the air. There's the backhand. Forehand for Spinner now at the 12 line. Softer play, kicking up off the sidewall. There's Manu for the rebote. CRB looking for it, cuts it off at the 4 line. Powerful backhand return. Manu out for the rebote, lays it up from the forehand. Here's Spinner at the 11 line again. Manu, left side, rebote, missed it. 0.7. In receive, rounding out the first round of play, purple shirts, Post 8, El Barba and Ron Ron. El Barba picks the serve, rifles the Costado back towards the inside. Spinner makes a difficult rebote save. El Barba again towards the outside this time. CRB was there, just couldn't bring it in. 0.8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first, here's Post 1, Inaki and Ben. Here's Ben. Backhand to the inside. Ron. Clean miss front ways. El Barba trying to get back in there. Couldn't play the rebote. Point goes to the 1 team. Returning, blue shirts Post 2, Juice and Go Cherry. Ben at the 12 line. Backhand. Picked off deep in the backcourt. Scooped up by Go Cherry. Here's Inaki ranging back at the 9 line. He goes deep. Juice set up for the forehand rebote. He turns it up at the 6 line. There's Inaki. There's a 2-all. Missed by Juice. 0.1. 1 with 4 points. Post 3 returns. Anderluck into Rotz. Inaki, 8 line, there's the backhand. Rotz backed up to the glass. It's a backhand off. Here's Inaki again at the 8 line. It's a little more behind it. That one's coming out. Forehand rebote save back to the inside. Inaki cuts it off in the air. There's the backhand. Forehand rebote save back to the inside. Ben calls for it. Digs out the rebote. But Anderluck up there in the front court. Has it in the air. Powerful forehand. Gets by Inaki. There's Ben on the backhand. Rotz on the hop, brings it in. Backhand, cut off by Inaki, came flying in. There's a powerful backhand return of his own. Forehand powered. Back to the inside, there's Ben. Inaki now, 9 line. Powerful backhand return after cutting it off. There's another rebote for Anderluck. He makes it. Ben, tough scoop deep in the backcourt again. Rotz going up. 13 line makes the catch. Inaki in the air off the sidewall. There's a powerful backhand throw. Rebote. Another one for Anderluck. He turns it up the middle. Ben keeps this one more to the middle of the court, and that one is tipped by Anderluck. Straight point, second time around to a possible game point here for the red shirts, Inaki and Ben. Here's Post 4 in to stop him. Powerful backhand, that gets past. Forehand rebote for Jedden. Saves it to the outside. Ben gets there. Nicholas on the hop in the middle of the court, brings it down. Ben, another forehand catch. Just beyond the 12 line, gets it off. Here's Nicholas. High and hard, played to pass. Ben has it in the air. Jedden cuts it off at the 7 line rather. There's the backhand. Stopped by Ben. Ben now gets it off just beyond the 11. Here's Nicholas on the forehand. Right up the middle. Cutting back towards the inside. There's Inaki. Left side Robote. Playable right up the middle. Nicholas again. Powerful forehand throw to the corner. Comes out enough for Inaki to play the Robote. He does. Nicholas again. Lower and harder. Robote coming out. Inaki again with a tough save. There's Nicholas. Left side Robote. Inaki cuts it off in the air. There's the drop shot. 1, 2 bounces. Will score for the win. Point and game 2. Red shirts a post 1, Inaki and Ben. Seven, 8, 2, 3, and 4 remain in the playoff for third place. 7 first serves to 8. Ron missed the serve, 0.7. 7 out, 3 points. Continuing on with this playoff 4 show point. Post 2 receives. Juice and Go Cherry. Left side Robote there for CRB. Go Cherry on the outside. High and hard. Tries to get it over spinner. He does. CRB unable to get back in there for the Robote. Point to the 2 team. Backhand by Rotz. There's Go Cherry reaching into the corner. Comes away with it. Anderluck up at the 7 line. Outside placement. Stopped by Juice. He's got it on the outside. There's the backhand return. Robote comes back for Rotz. He makes the save. Go Cherry up the wall. One hand. Beautiful catch. Here's Go Cherry. Left side. There's the backhand. Rotz at the 11 line. Here's Juice. Powerful backhand again. Juice a little tighter to the side wall. Still makes it tough for Bote's save. Back to the 11 line. Here's Rotz. Softer play. Tries to get the big bounce. Over to Go Cherry. Not going to get it. Soft forehand play. Dropping down. Tough for Bote. Comes up short. Point to the 2. Possible show point here for the 2 team. Juice and Go Cherry. Here's Jed and Nicholas. Post 4 and to stop him. Nicholas, left side. There's the backhand. Forehand of Bote save. Back to the inside. Nicholas, 8 line. It's another powerful backhand. Go Cherry. Not going to let that one pass. Softer play this time. Caught off the side wall. Here's Nicholas. Go Cherry comes over the top. Right up the middle. Jedden cuts it off. Elevates the forehand. Go Cherry. Charging in. He reads it. Sidearm Karam. Scoop attempt just missed. Post 2. Juice and Go Cherry. Will show. Unofficial order of finish there for our 7th game, 1-5-2. Official results coming up in just a moment. Prices here for game number 7. The Quinella, $1.5, $36 even. The Trifecta, $1.52, $2.25.20, $2 on the one team to win. It'll get you back $6.20. I know that high five did carry over. Inaki and Ben getting it done second time around in straight points. 8-5-1, 5-1, fortified numbers, returns 83.60. Carryover of $5,117.20 headed into tomorrow's performance. 8th and final game coming up. We'll close out this Pelota performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. Standard wagering options are available. You see right there. We close out the late pick 3 and the mighty Ocho. Post time for our 8th and final game. It's just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball to You, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the highlight fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life.
Life, huh? Forever? Forever and always?
Stu, how are you?
It is it is neat. I mean, when you think about, once upon a time how, just travel was just more, it was different than it is now. Literally, I woke up in a different city.
Yeah.
And I signed on to the Wi-Fi on the plane, and I was like, you know what, it's 1:30. It's
Yeah.
a little bit before 1:30. And I wasn't sure if it was like limited streaming or if it would limit what I could do, and it didn't. I was able
Nothing
to
at
chat.
all?
I was able to watch the games. No, literally, you guys started. Playing left.
May have been a minute late. I'm sorry about that.
I will say this. For those of you who go through New York, there's no reason to be afraid of LaGuardia anymore. This was my first experience. This is my first experience in the
Took a bit of a hiatus
in the
from-
major
wow.
redo of LaGuardia. I mean, traffic in and out, can be a little hinky, whatever. But as far as like the new facility that they built there,
I've heard I've never flown actually in there, but I've heard
they really, because that's always an airport, so you can only do so much with it. There's only so much room. You can't expand too much further in the water.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things. It was a really neat experience, but the neatest experience, not of the trip, but the neatest experience of the of today was literally watching highlight at 35,000 feet.
How about that? It's exciting.
And listening to you, your voice sounded deeper for some reason.
Check that off the bucket list.
I don't know if that's really a bucket list item. At least I hope it's not.
It's a highlight anywhere. You just cross it off the list.
Wakes up from his nap. Oh, good. It's just that's funny. Yeah, and those folks that were in the chat. Those folks that were in the chat earlier.
I didn't. Yeah.
I mean, it was nice. It was nice to throw shots from 35,000 feet as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that must have been
that was definitely a nice thing. I enjoyed throwing those shots. That made me feel good.
Scott must have a tracking device in you, because the moment you sit down, boom, he is right here, back by us. 3 minutes to go until game number 8. Let's break down the H2H matches. We just have a couple minutes to go. Want to make sure we get these in here for today. We will get started with Ikeda and Manu. Ikeda against Manu. Then we have Benny versus Douglas, followed by Manu versus Manny. Inaki will take on Gocherry. Then Douglas against Ikeda. Nicholas against Inaki. Then Benny against Manny. I'm going to go through that again. There were some distractions back here. I want to make sure that you got all those. Ikeda against Manu, followed by Benny versus Douglas. Manu versus Manny. Inaki against Gocherry. Douglas versus Ikeda. Nicholas versus Inaki. Then Benny against Manny. Those will be the 7 matches that you will see coming up 5 p.m. Eastern time again. No, you can't watch it here. Have to go over to watchhighlight.com, or you can download that Highlight app to watch the action right from your phone. It's good. Right when Stu got here, my brain decided to shut off, so that's convenient timing. Less than a minute to go here until game number 8. Will be the finale again in this Pelota performance. High 5 going into tomorrow, though. Over $5,000 in the carryover alone. So, yeah, we should be looking at up over a $6,000 jackpot, potentially approaching $7,000. One of the higher high fives we have seen here at the Magic City Fronton as of late. Meditation vibes, no. Game 8 starting right now. This is the finale, though. Let's play game 8. We're ready to begin game number 8. Serving the red shirt of post 1, here's Inaki. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Gocherry. There's the serve. We begin. Left side rebote there for Inaki. Gocherry on the hop, brings it in. Costado back to the inside, caught the top of the pad, point 1. 1 first up on the board here in our 8th game. That'll bring the court white shirt to post 3. Here's Benny. Big backhand there by Benny. Inaki, forehand rebote saved. Not going to get past Benny. He's got it on the left side. Costado back inside. Inaki gets there at the 7 line. Rebote comes out. Benny went for the 2-all, caught the pad. Point 1. Here's the green shirt of post 4, Douglas. Douglas, powerful forehand. Inaki wanted up in the front court, just missed the scoop attempt. That gets Douglas on the board with 1 point. Here's post 5, Carballo. Forehand rebote back to the inside. Carballo again, tight to the sidewall, just missed it. Stayed to the inside. It's a second point for Douglas. Here's post 6, Manu. Backhand to the corner. There's Douglas. Rebote save to the inside. Manu at the 11 line. There's the backhand. Back to the inside. There's Douglas. Gets in there with one hand. Backhand follows. Left side rebote for Manu. Back to the inside. Douglas running with it. Digs out the rebote. Not going to get it past Manu. Opens up to throw the carom. That lands out. Point 4. Well, running backhand by Nicholas. Douglas up the wall, comes down with the ball. Nicholas there at the 8 line. Powerful backhand again. Left side rebote. Douglas digs it out. Nicholas on the hop there at the 7 line. Hard forehand play inside. Scooped up by Douglas. Forehand rebote. Right up the middle. Cuts back to the inside. There's Douglas. Nicholas one-handed effort. Crashing into the sidewall. There's the backhand. Douglas. Costado. Right up the middle, kicks up. Nicholas stays with it. To the corner, that stays inside. Douglas, good range, gets back in there. Backhand again. The Costado by Nicholas got him. Back to the inside and scoring. 7 on the board.
Excellent placement. And I know you can't respond because you're overhead, so I'm just going to say this. I get up for 10 seconds. 10 seconds I get up, and you said, what I'm most proud from Andrew here, folks, what I'm most proud with Andrew, he made sure that the game started on time, which is the most important thing that goes on in that seat, regardless of who does it.
It's post 8, Julian. Here's Julian at the 9 line, backhand. Forehand rebote dug out by Nicholas. Julian, good control on the left side. There's the backhand again. Left side rebote, just above the pad. Julian takes it on the forehand, opens up to throw the carom. Not opening up enough. There's Nicholas. Hard play back inside. Juggling on the catch of Julian. Point goes to the 7. Left side rebote. Nicholas unable to dig that one out. That's a point 2 go Cherry. Here's Benny, post 3. Benny on the backhand. Forehand rebote saved to the inside by Go Cherry. Here's Benny at the 8. Side rebote again, back to the inside, Benny. Costado back inside, scoop attempt, just missed. Point 3. Three with 2 points, one with 2 points. Post 1, Inaki returns. Forehand rebote. Benny comes back to make the save. High bouncer. There's Inaki. Up at the 6 line. There's the 2-wall. 2 score. Point 1. Inaki lets that one pass. There's Robote. High bouncer played on the back end. Carballo gets there. 8 line. Powerful forehand return. Inaki there again for the Robote save. Tight to the sidewall. Here's Carballo at the 9 line. Outside placement. Not outside enough. There's Inaki. Hard forehand play. It's tipped and scoring. Point 1. Possible game point here for Inaki with 6 points. Post 6. Manu in to stop him. Oh, Manu, good adjustment there on the left side. Makes the catch. Backhand to the corner. Robote powered back to the inside. Manu at the 9 line. Low running backhand. Cut off by Inaki. Manu going up for it. There's another backhand. More control to the corner. Robote. Again, flicked up there by Inaki. Manu scooped it up. Costado, high play back to the inside. Dropping down. Inaki able to read it. Gets back in there for the Robote. Manu, another low bullet. Inaki has to dig it out. Goes to the ground to make that save. Manu, low and hard with the forehand. Scooped up by Inaki off the side wall. What a catch. Manu again. That one to the corner. Inaki low and hard with the forehand. Scooped up by Manu. Forehand, Robote back to the inside. Manu has it. The outside placement. Lands in and scores. What a shot there by Manu. Extends the game, point to the 6.
When he throws that well, that was one hell of a point we just saw played between Inaki and Manu. That was just fantastic. Manu throws that philo, that cutting shot to the outside placement from the Costado beautifully.
Here's post 4, Douglas. Douglas to the corner. There's Manu. Forehand Robote save. Douglas up at the 8 line. Powerful backhand stopped by Manu in the air. Douglas came back to dig that one out. Just put it in the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 6. 6 now, 4 points. Here's post 8, Julian. Here's Julian. Forehand, hard play, back inside. Gets by Manu front ways. He's there for the Robote. Julian up at the 5 line, opens up. His Karam scores. Point 8. 8 on the board with 2 points. Returning, here's post 7, Nicholas. .8. Post 2 returns. Go Cherry. Powerful backhand. There's Julian. Forehand rebote save to the corner. Kicks to the outside. There's Go Cherry. Low and hard with the forehand. Dug out by Julian. Tough save on the rebote. There's the 2-all to score. Post 3 returns. Benny. Rebote saved by Benny. That's going to stay tight to the side wall. Tough play for Go Cherry. Hangs with it, makes a save. Benny again back to the inside. Go Cherry. 2-all to score. Go Cherry now with a possible game point. In to stop him, here's post 5, Carballo. Go Cherry, low hard forehand, one-handed scoop attempt. In and out of the cesta it goes. Point and game to the blue shirt of post 2. Go Cherry. 1 places, 6 serves to 8. This is show point. That one knocked down there by Manu. 8 will show. Unofficial order finish for our 8th and final game. 2-on-8. Official results in just a moment.
And for the record, I'd like to ask Roland to get his hand out of my pocket. Yes, Scott was kind enough not to, as far as I know, deduct any money from my salary. For having taken a day off yesterday and a partial day today. Depends on who's throwing the 2-all, Jeffrey. Depends on who's throwing that 2-all. Go Cherry's throwing it from the left side. Yeah. Aw, Roland, thank you. I appreciate that.
What a good guy, Roland.
Airbnb in, what's its name? Say an Airbnb in Tahoe. Next year, maybe. Next year in Tahoe.
Sounds like the...
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Thing that member of our tribe say once a year. Next year in Jerusalem. next year on the slopes in Tahoe.
Not
Hey, it's
top
prices.
10 coming soon.
What top 10?
Jeff, I I don't want to give anybody any. I'm going to say no. If there's going to be not top 10s, it's probably going to be something that's worked on in the off season. We've got a pretty strict schedule to get those top 10s made for this season, we want to make sure that we get all those out. So.
I joke around with Andrew a lot, but one, he does a great job on them, and two, he works his ass off.
I just want to make sure, I like that idea. I know it's funny in some other ones, but don't know if we're going to get it done for this season. But moving forward, that is a potential idea that has been floated out there. Let's get these prices here, and then let's get some lunch before H2H, or group singles, group one
Can I at least
single.
read the prices once?
Yes,
today?
you can do it.
Thank you very
Have
much.
fun.
And here we go. $2 wager on 2 to win, $460. That almost wasn't worth mentioning, but anyway. $2 pick 3, 5, 1, 2, 3 of 3 numbers, returning $384.40. The Ocho, gone. $2 Quinella 1-2, first and second anywhere, $12.80. This is my warm-up for H2H here in a little bit. Trifecta 218, $299 even. I wasn't practicing last couple of days. Does another screen roll? No, we said everything. So, we had so much fun. Let's say we come back and do a little H2H Group 1 singles action at 5 o'clock.
We'll be right back here, Stu.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Monday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. We are glad that you chose to join us, or join Andrew primarily and the players today, and hope to see you at 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com or on the Highlight app. On behalf of player, staff, and management, once again, we do appreciate you joining us today and hope to see you at 5 p.m. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. with some additional Pelota action right here. Have a good day.